The best ever and the best are two statements that have too many underlying variables to determine an actual solid answer. But we say this stuff on the regular, and even looking at it, it comes down to like personal choice. And has everybody that's considered the best, have they all played against each other? Like, there's so many underlying variables that that's an answer that will never be determined. But we act like we don't seem to understand that. I mean, I could ask you right now, who's the best this, who's the best that, and everybody is going to have a different answer. Some people might agree on one thing, some people might agree on something else, but that's how it's going to be. And unless everybody that's considered to be the best, unless they've all played against each other, which will never happen because some of them aren't even around, some of them aren't even alive, but that's one of the variables. If everybody hasn't played against each other, we can't determine one solid answer. If they all got to play against each other, that's different, but it'll never happen. So, like I'm saying, there's too many underlying variables for us to determine a solid answer about anything that we ask or say about who the best is at something. I mean, and it could be as simple as, something like, well, it was just a bad day, or there's just too many variables for us to determine something like that. So I really wish people would stop saying that. Oh, this person's the best at this person's the best at that. Okay, we'll never know. We will never know. And I know y'all know that, but we get people that refuse to admit that it's it's really that simple. It's really that simple. If all the ones we've considered the best haven't competed against each other, and that's with any type of competition, I mean, you name it, like I said, unless they've all got to compete against each other, we can't come up with one solid answer. And again, it could be as simple as personal choice for most of any and everything that we say about who we consider to be the best at something. Said, I might say one thing, your parents might say something else. The dude next door, he might say something else. The dude across the street, he might say something else. We're never gonna be in agreement on that, and that's one of the variables. But I mean, personal choice, that's one of the variables. But at the same time, like I said, unless everybody that we consider to be the best have competed against each other, it's that simple. We can't say who's the best. They've never all competed against each other. Let that sink in real quick. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. I know you let that sink in. Now take your time, and shoot me back a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you're in disagreement with what I'm saying, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're not gonna agree because you have your own personal choice about what you consider to be the best or the best ever. Like I said, we're never gonna be in agreement, and we never can even come up with that one solid answer. Because again, everybody that we consider to be those aren't around competing at the same time. Like I said, it's that simple. And that's the point of emphasis for today. And let that sink in and shoot me back a comment. Let me know what you think. We'll go ahead and get off of here and we'll let that sink in for y'all. And I said, let's